Hello, I'm Jaya Holohan, and this is a somatic integration to help to support us to feel our body as opposed to checking out or dissociating or bypassing spiritually in some way. So I'd like to invite you to find a comfortable spot to be able to sit down or lay down and just allow yourself to start to settle. Just feeling your sits bones on the chair, or if you're lying down, to feel the support underneath your back and your whole body. And just noticing your breath. We're never fixing or changing things, but we're just noticing what's happening. Maybe you want to let your eyes scan the room that you're in, just so that you can take note of where you physically are, and your brain can recognize that information and just help you to settle a little bit more. And notice what happens as you land. Maybe you have a deeper exhalation, or your body starts to soften, maybe become a bit more heavy as it lets go into the surface that it's on. And slowly start to bring your attention inwards towards your body. Towards a level of somatic sensation. And start to notice which parts of the body have more sensation than others. So maybe your throat or your neck or shoulders or chest are tight or more contracted than other parts. And maybe there's parts that are difficult to feel at all. So maybe your gut feels empty. Or maybe your chest feels hollow. Maybe it's really difficult to feel into your pelvis and legs and feet. Maybe they feel absent. And notice as you sense these parts that have less feeling, parts that are more checked out, that we avoid feeling. The empty parts, where it feels like there's a void or a numbness. Just invite your attention towards them. And notice if this is really unfamiliar, the movement of attention towards them. You may more typically move away from these parts. Maybe you want to put a hand on one of these parts, or more than one. To invite some support of a resource. And already notice what happens when you do that. Does it change the quality of the sensation? Maybe your breath deepens, or maybe it becomes more shallow. Or maybe there's a flash of something that you see, a color or a shape or a memory might appear. Or maybe an emotion. Or an age that you were when you stopped feeling this part. And notice if you can keep resting your attention here. Just lovingly meeting it. Letting it know that you're here. Notice any tendencies towards going off into daydreaming about something you'd rather be feeling. Or the tendency to move away altogether and not feel. Or maybe disconnecting through spiritual practice of some kind. Wanting to escape into some expanded state. Just see if you can keep returning back to this place or places. And notice what happens as you rest with it. We'll just have a few moments in silence here as you settle into welcoming, spending a little bit more time with that or those sensations. And keep coming back. If you drift. And when you're ready, if you feel like you're complete, maybe there's been a change in sensation. I invite you just to enjoy whatever is happening, even if it's a slight difference. And if you feel to bring your hands onto your heart, one last time to connect with the rhythm of your breath and the pulsing in your heart. And to enjoy the awakening and the aliveness that can happen through the body. The connection with so many expansive experiences, so many enlivening experiences that can happen when we go in and through the body, when we invite ourselves to feel again. And come home. Thank you so much for joining me and for giving yourself this gift. If you'd like more free resources, just go to www.jayaholohan.com and I will put a link in the bio below. Take good care.